Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Lucky Samo, and I'm here with aghori. Today we are going to be reacting to 48 Hours with a Cannibal in India. Guys, let me know if these people actually exist in India. Without further ado, let's go straight into it.
I just got home from meeting a cannibal in India, and my main channel video went live. I'll link it down below. But right now, I just want to share a little behind the scenes of what happened to make that story, because it was actually pretty wild. Do you eat humans? So we're gonna start off with meeting.
He looks so scary.
It was really difficult to physically find him. I had known about there being cannibals in Varanasi who live on the banks of the Ganges
Guys,
River.
is it true? Let me know in the comment section.
Local friend Shubham, who was really helpful. He's actually the brother of Shivam, which is my local friend in Kolkata. Those two guys are awesome tour guides in India. If you guys are heading there, I'll link their information down below so you can contact them. Anyways, Shubham and I searched for a long time to find Mr. Cannibal guy, or his name is Baba.
We're on a mission right now to find an aghori who's living somewhere in the city. We're hopeful we're gonna find one.
Mostly Baba means like
he told us the name
something
of
like a priest. Yeah.
Mashan Ghat pe.
Thank you.
He mentioned the exact same name that the last person mentioned it to us. I think we're pretty close now.
In the video, we made the search kind of short, but in reality, it actually took a day to find this Cannibal guy. So that was really a
I don't know, it's difficult to find people like
this. And then once we met him, it was really difficult to get him to sit still in one place because, to be honest, he kept smoking weed and drinking, and he was all over the place, getting distracted left and right. His jokes really caught me off guard because he kind of gives a bad impression of the culture out here, when in reality, the Aghoris are a really unique and beautiful people, not only cannibals. Also in the video, I failed to share my thoughts on cannibalism overall, that I don't think it's
real
cool
human
should be
skull?
accepted. I was actually surprised that this man is allowed to roam so freely in such a spiritual city, and I did not like his joking around. It made me feel uncomfortable, and it also made the story feel inauthentic. So the film actually took place over 2 days, and the one boat ride that we took the big interview was actually one sunrise and one sunset over 2 different days. And we had to do it that way because the first boat ride got cut early and he got too high and he had to get off and do something, and we left him, walked around the city, and then came back to the boat the next morning. And so that's why when I shoot these videos, I have to give myself at least 2 or 3 days just in case things like this happen. I have to stay a little flexible in my schedule. All right, we are back on the boat. So the filming was actually over 2 full days, but we did manage to get the full story of him. And yes, he really does eat human.
Just to understand correctly,
It's human.
you eat human flesh.
Yeah, he does it.
What part of the human tastes the best?
He's saying hard.
Yo!
I understand this lady with him is his follower.
Yeah.
What do you think about Aghoris eating humans?
She has seen him eating the human flesh.
Would you ever eat human flesh?
Yo, he's free, walking free in India.
No, so how does he get a
It's
flesh?
a span of 12
That
years.
dead
Then she
people-
will
Yeah,
become
that is-
kind of a aghori, and then
She would do it after 12 years.
yeah.
His follower girl was really interesting. It's very cultish, almost like the Manson cult, where she was like
course,
idolizing
it's-
him and following him everywhere he goes and listening to what he does, and really interesting stuff in there.
Occultism.
I just have a fascination with cannibals. Like, how can someone not be interested in humans that eat other humans? And I tried to meet some in West Papua, but I failed and met the wrong tribe. So this is actually the first cannibal that I've met and sat with and interviewed face to face, which was pretty bizarre. Another thing I want to bring up is the beauty of Varanasi. So unfortunately, in the main channel video, I wasn't able to fully
Guys,
do
when
a
I go back to
long
India, do
scene
you
of
want me to go
Varanasi.
here? Let me know in the
It was
comment
kind of
section.
really fun. We were, like, running
Maybe
around
I might
the
go
city
with
to
him
find
though.
it.
No, there's no
In reality,
We'll be
it
going
is
to
the most
Gujarat
spiritual city
for
I've
the
ever
machine,
been.
so-
It's beautiful. You have all these winding roads.
We're walking through like a
Maybe
maze.
we should explore India a little bit.
To go and see the city, maybe like this city, maybe, but not to meet these people.
People everywhere out and about.
Any cannibal
Very
out
spiritual,
there.
temples everywhere. Really good street food. I mean, one of my favorite scenes that we had to cut from this video was this lassi. If you guys don't know what lassi is, it's just like
Yo,
yogurt
lassi is so good. I want you to
cheap
try
on the
this
ground on
one
the corner
day.
selling lassi, which
So
is one of my
good.
favorite drinks.
It's made from milk. It tastes something like a yogurt. Yo, it's so rich.
As delicious.
So
And I was just sitting on the side there.
Yo, I missed India, bro.
And it was a great moment, but that was obviously cut out. Oh, and another thing, I also met this other aghori guy. Aghori are like the sect of Hinduism where you can find cannibals, but I met this other guy that was covered in human ashes, and he was super
This is
interesting. Like, I sat
human
down with
ashes.
him.
This is human ashes. After cremation, you know what cremation is?
Yes.
Yeah, the ash. That's what they put on their body.
for like 30 minutes, and he was like looking in my eyes, and it was like 6-second eye contact like this, like staring at me while he was like putting something on my forehead. That was interesting. How long were you fasting?
So long back, more than a year.
Drink water?
This is pure water. Compared to this,
That's water from the river.
yeah, I will say this is not a pure. This is more chemical. You know,
You prefer the water from the river.
in river water it's healthy compared to other water.
But kind of the main memory that comes to
fasting
mind when shooting
more
this
than a
story
year
was my
now.
Awful sickness.
Only water. He's living on water.
Curry I ate, which is
Serious?
normal for me in India. It's just like a lot of diarrhea.
See, people are taking their spirituality so
The
crazy,
second thing
bro.
was I was in Dussehra Festival, which is the video that's coming out next. This filming has been so intense that I cut myself along the way.
bro.
You can see the blood. And I actually cut my leg on a thorny tree, and it was all bloody, and I just kind of wiped it off, whatever. And
Oh,
it got really
from a train.
dirty and infected, and it
Oh,
felt
yeah.
like there was like this like baseball in my leg of like pus. So I had to find a
You have to
hospital,
go
and
to
then
the
obviously,
hospital,
so while
bro.
I was shooting the video with the cannibal the whole time, I'm having bad diarrhea, and I have to find a hospital in Varanasi, which I played out part of that scene in the video when I went to the hospital. And
So right now there is no doctor. So there's this doctor sitting there. He can suggest us something like it's just 50 to 100 meters walk.
run through the city and ask people where the doctor is. I finally met the doctor. He was nice. He sat me down. I got medicine, and it cost $5. And finally, I got over my cut and the food poisoning. So all of that happened within a few days, and it just goes to show that India is crazy. It brings out all the
India's
true
so
colors.
crazy.
My favorite experiences ever have been in India, and my least favorite experiences ever, including a bus crash where 2 people died on the bus, have been in India. So all in all, it's a wild country to travel through, and I have a few more stories coming out. The Dussehra Festival, which I'll also link down below, and then I met this guy who worships 25,000 rats every day. So those are some stories coming out through India, but just wanted to end with an open conversation. If you have been to India, I would love to hear your experience in the comments down below.
I don't
It's
know, me,
one
my
of the
experience
countries
in
the
India
world
was so
that I think
amazing.
has the
It was so
most
lovely.
stories to tell.
Okay, so what do you think about this video?
No, that is scary. Like it's scary. I don't know what would push me to go, like visit a place like this.
Oh, maybe you can visit the place, but not the cannibal people.
Eating other humans is scary. What if all of a sudden it comes to them and let's catch some guys and nah. I'm not.
Yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, let me know. Let us know in the comment section if this is actually true or not. Other than that, it's your boy Lucky Samo,
Cannibal trip.
and yeah, we are out.